Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. I'm Larissa. This is Brody. Hey, Brody. Hey, buddy. Hey, how are you? How are you, stinky boy? Are you the stinkiest of the stinky? Don't call me stinky, mommy. You are stinky, buddy. You're stinky. Hey. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hey. Hey. Mister, are you mopey? Are you mopey, buddy? No, you're not. You're like, I'm with mommy right now. I love mommy right now. I'm mommy's boy. I'm mommy's handsome boy. Yes, you are. Yeah. Oh. Does Brody mope when mommy's at work? Does Brody mope? Daddy says you're mopey. He says you mope around the house. He says you flop around and sigh and don't play. He says that you mope. Do you mope all day when mommy's gone? You do? Oh. Well, you could come to work with mommy. You could, but you would have to share mommy with all the other doggies. You would. Yeah. Yeah. You would have to share mommy with all the other doggies if you came to work. But you don't. You stay home. You stay home and you mope. Oh, buddy. I'm not laying down right now. No, I'm sitting up because I'm going to drink my tea. He punched me in the face. Oh, that hurt. Are you my sweet boy? Is Brody my sweet boy? Oh, you're so handsome. Look how handsome he is. You're so stinky. Oh my God, he smells so bad. He needs a bath. He likes to be wild. He does not like going bye-byes. He does not like getting in the car. No, not for anything. But, we live here in the woods, so he likes to be a wild animal. He's like living in doggy paradise. Yeah. Gets to be a wild animal here. Yeah. Yeah, and Omar says he mopes all day when I'm gone. When I come home, he's all excited. He sniffs me all over. He does. He sniffs me all over. No, because the doggies rub on me when I see the doggies. Oh, yeah. I love the doggies. I love furry beings. I love furry beings. I love feathered beings. I like scaled beings. I love the animals. I do. I love them. I get along with them. People are terrible animals. So I'm glad that abortion drug is still legal. Oh, yesterday I had the opportunity, chatted with some women. It's mostly women that come in, usually. Sometimes there's men. Yeah, I talked to them too, but yesterday was a bunch of women. And I was talking about the abortion I had. The non-consensual abortion that I had. Yeah. Yeah. There was a woman who came in with her daughter. She said her daughter's 23. That's about how old my twins would be. Only one of them would have survived. Because the one, I miscarried the one. Yeah. They gave me some drip. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the drug was that they gave me, but it was an IV. It was supposed to cause uterine contractions, and I was supposed to pass the dead fetus. And I didn't. And they couldn't understand why I wasn't passing the dead fetus. It's because there was still a living one in there. Stupid doctor. Yeah. So they dilated me, right, to burn out everything, do the D&C, and remove the dead fetus. And There was still a living one in there, and they had to take it out because they dilated me. I wasn't going to survive after that. You know, point of no return. Yeah. Mrs. Darug, I'm so sorry. There was more tissue than I was expecting to find. Okay. That's what he said to me when I woke up. He was like sitting in a chair next to me waiting for me to wake up. Marvin Silver. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think they were identical. I think they were in separate sacs. You know, identical twins. They gestate in a single sac, right? Because it's an egg that splits. I don't think that's what it was. I had two separate eggs. Because I can feel when I ovulate. Sometimes I ovulate from both sides. Yeah. I have cramps. And I have started bleeding, and then I stopped, and I started bleeding, and then I stopped. Twice now. So I'm like sputtering. I'm sputtering to start this time. Uh, I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have children. Glad I don't have 23-year-old boy right now. I'm glad. What a horrible time to be a 23-year-old boy. Mm. Or 23-year-old girl. Either one. What a horrible time to be a young person. Horrible time to be a young person. Yeah. No, if I had children, they'd be like me, right? And I've been treated like shit my entire life. So why would I want to bring somebody into this world to be treated like shit? Right? Why would I want to go through that? Why would I want to go through the sacrifice of my body to create another human being just to be treated like I've been treated? Right? There's no point. Why would I want to bring somebody into the family dynamic that Omar and I have? Right? With his mother and my family? Why? Why? There's no good reason. Mm. Yeah. Oh, I talked to talked to two women yesterday, you know, about kids and having kids and everything. And one I was talking about, you know, having miscarriage, and she was telling me, you know, she's mentioned that she'd had a miscarriage, and they're common. Miscarriage is really common. The statistic is that 1 in 7 pregnancies ends in miscarriage naturally. And a lot of women don't even know that they're pregnant when they have miscarriage, and then they just think they have a bad period, right? 1 in 7. 1 in 7 pregnancies, human pregnancies, ends in miscarriage. Yeah. Oh, every time I've been pregnant, I knew. I knew within like a week because I smell funny. I smell funny when I'm pregnant. To me, I smell funny to me. hmm I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's different. I smell different. I can smell it. I can smell when I'm pregnant. Yeah. So I've been pregnant 3 times. And the first time was twins, miscarried one, and the other one was aborted because the doctor didn't believe me when I told him that I was pregnant with twins. And then the other 2, I was probably one, I was like a month and a half. The other one, I was like closer to 3 months. I didn't go to the doctor for those 2 because I was like, oh my gosh, what if there's another one in there? Seriously, I didn't. I don't know. The last one I probably should have, because the resulting period after that was awful. It was and very painful. Probably should have gone to the doctor for that one. I didn't. Mm-mm. I just bled black sludge. I bled black sludge for a week and a half. And it smelled awful. It smelled like dead animal. It was bad. It was ugly. The last one, I think it died, and then it waited like a month before it came out, right? That's why I think it was like that. Because, it was a dead animal. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was shitty that Marvin Silver treated me the way he treated me, but ultimately I'm really glad that I don't have a child. So, it was so hard when I got pregnant and I was still in school. It was my last year. We'd only been married a couple months. Yeah. I did not want to be pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, I was so upset. I was so upset. Oh my God. And when I had the miscarriage, it was like doubly cruel because I had finally accepted, right? I was at the beginning of my second trimester, right? Yeah. Miscarried in April. It was like April 12th or April 13th, something like that. When the bleeding started. I had finally accepted. Remember it was around Easter time, like Lent or whatever. I remember being in church, and I was in my waitressing uniform because I had to work at church. I was sitting there smelling the incense. I was thinking about going to work. I was thinking about school, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have this baby, and it's, I guess it's what God wants. And in a couple days, a little while, like a week after that, miscarried. And then after that, Omar told me that he didn't want me waitressing anymore. So I quit waitressing. Really disgusts me that we have to have Supreme Court hearings about this shit, right? How is this a legal issue? How is it? Yeah. So glad I don't have children. Terrible time to be a young person right now. But it's not going to get any better. I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Brody. Brody, what do you think about coat hangers? Coat hangers. So many women sterilize themselves. Desperate. Using a coat hanger. To scrape out their uterus. So many women died. That's why the National Organization of Women's logo is a coat hanger. Metal coat hangers.